Greetings, prospective student. I am Ashwin Afrikanus Tyson in the Department of Systematic Theology and Ecclesiology, where I'm a junior lecturer. Today, we'll be discussing the Bachelor of Divinity program in the Faculty of Theology. So what is theology? Theology comes from the term theology comes from the Greek words theos and logos. Theologia, basically God-word or the study of God. And this, friends, is what theology is, the very study of God. At Stellenbosch University, our orientation is Christian when we focus on theology. And so different forms of Christian theologies form part of what we think of when we say Christian theology, such as Reformed, Anglican, and Lutheran, to name but a few. Broadly, in theology, students and our faculty students are encouraged to reflect on three forms or three modes of thinking about God. We first have the Bible, where we draw on the ancient sources such as the study of the Old and New Testament. And then secondly, we have the history and the teachings of the church. So there we would study topics such as ethics and systematic theology, which sort of tries to systematize the faith, and also the study of the church. And then thirdly, we look at practical service in the church and community. And here we think of the church's role in the world, but also how we are sent as Christian faithful. So now that I know you want to study theology, what are the admission requirements? You would be expected to meet the following admission requirements: a National Senior Certificate or Matric Pass affording you access to a bachelor's degree program, or as it is more generally referred to as a bachelor's pass. In addition to this, your average should total at least 60%, excluding the subject life orientation. Further, you would be required to pass 4 subjects with a minimum of 50%. So to recap, you expected to provide us with an average of 60%, which excludes life orientation. And in addition to that, you are required to pass at least 4 subjects with a minimum of 50%. Should you be accepted conditionally, you would be required to write the National Benchmark Test, which is a requirement at all South African universities. So this then brings me to the focus of our conversation, the BDiv program, or the Bachelor of Divinity program. So it is important to note that the BDiv program differs from the Bachelor of Theology program, both general and the youth work programs, and it may be wise for you to consult and to watch the presentation by Professor Anita Kluter, where she explores those 2 programs. But what is the Bachelor of Divinity program? Prospective students, if the words Reverend, Mfundisi, Moruti, Domini appeal to you, then that is why I think the Bachelor of Divinity, the BDiv program, might be for you. Traditionally, the BDiv degree has served to prepare people for pastoral ministry in the church, and this continues to this day. So what then makes the BDiv program different? First, students are required to complete modules in the ancient languages of Greek and Hebrew, and this would help them, this we believe would help them read, interpret, and translate the Bible with profound insight. And the level of completion required differs on each student and also differs depending on your church, but on a bare minimum, you would be required to complete a first-year level Greek and Hebrew. A second reason to consider the BDiv program is that many students, because of the faculty's links with many churches, with various partner churches. And many churches have this degree as an expectation in order to allow students or persons into ministry. So these links or these partner churches are the Dutch Reformed Church, the Uniting Presbyterian Church, the Uniting Reformed Church in Southern Africa. These churches require that their students complete this degree as part of ministry preparation. The BDiv degree then provides support for the students of these churches to become Abba Fundisi, Dominees, pastors. So those then are the two reasons you should consider the BDiv programs. Firstly, because of Greek and Hebrew, and then secondly, because your church might expect you to. Since the year 2000, our Faculty of Theology has also entered into various agreements with various denominations or various partner churches. The Dutch Reformed Church, or the NG Kerk, the Uniting Reformed Church in Southern Africa, the Uniting Presbyterian Church in Southern Africa, the Anglican Church of Southern Africa, the Volkskerk van Afrika, and the Uniting Evangelical Lutheran Church in Southern Africa, all play an important role in the life of the faculty. So these are churches that have signed agreements with the faculty that utilize the space of the faculty and utilize this faculty to prepare their students for ministry. Together, these churches inform our ecumenical approach, that is, our attempt to bridge different forms of Christianity in South Africa in a way that creates a space where all may be able to grow. So I guess this is one of the important questions when considering what to study. The question, what are my career prospects? What are my career possibilities? And a few are worthy of note. So most students, after completing their BDiv degree, their Bachelor of Divinity degree, most choose to pursue the Master of Divinity, the MDiv. And for students within the Dutch Reformed Church and the Uniting Reformed Church in Southern Africa, this is an expectation for ministry preparation. So many students, after completing their BDiv, go on to pursue the MDiv degree, which is 1 year. Other students who choose not to do the MDiv opt for the MTH, or the Master of Theology degree. And this may be completed in a year or 2 years, and this qualification has a much more research-intensive focus, requiring students to truly master the field of theology. So you have these, the Master of Divinity program, the Master of Theology program, and then there are also postgraduate studies in other fields. Interestingly, there are also those who pursue further studies in fields that are not traditionally aligned with theology. The Faculty of Theology has produced quite several students who pursued qualifications in fields such as education, philosophy, psychology, law, to name but a few. And many of these have been on postgraduate level. And of course, it is important to note that many have chosen not to pursue postgrad studies, but have entered into church ministry upon the completion of their BDiv degree. Many have become pastors in various churches. So an alternative career possibility to pastoring and to doing postgraduate studies may be to involve yourself in the non-government organization sector, the NGO sector, or of course the faith-based organization sector. These are spaces where our graduates are playing quite important roles, not only in South Africa, but throughout the world. So perhaps then, it is helpful here to note the Methodist theologian John Wesley's words, which I find helpful. The world is my parish. The BDiv degree offers students the opportunity to see that ministry goes beyond just the church, that the whole world may truly be your parish, may truly be your congregation. So now that you are already excited to apply, what is the other reason that you'd want to apply to study at our faculty? The Faculty of Theology has always played an important role in the life of Stellenbosch University. The role played by the theological students cannot be understated. This role cannot be understated. Many of our students are in various leadership positions, and this ranges from house committees or huis committees, where our residences or our courses are playing an important role there, to Societies Council, which houses the various societies and student organizations in the university, to being mentors on various platforms, and some have even served on the Student Representative Council. So this, I think, is an important reason to apply at the Faculty of Theology. Finally, thank you. If you need one reason to study at the Faculty of Theology, it would be the following. Emblazoned at the entrance of the faculty are the words, Sol Justitia illustra nos, the Sun of Righteousness, of Justice, illuminates us. And this, I think, is what we are trying to do at the Faculty of Theology, to create the space in which you recognize that the Sun of Justice is illuminating us as lecturers, but also you as students and also your families. I think that only by paying attention to the Sun of Justice that illuminates us are we able to do justice to our calling and our communities. Thank you very much. I'm excited to see you in the year to come.